Alright, howdy y'all. Today's going to be a video from Forbes Breaking News in high speed. As always, God bless America. Hope y'all's having a good day. So we're going to get straight into it.
Pursuant to House Resolution 1370, the gentlewoman from Colorado, Ms. Boebert, and a member opposed, each will control 5 minutes. The chair recognizes the gentlewoman from Colorado.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. From day one of this regime, Joe Biden and Kamala Harris declared an all-out war on American energy production and exploration. They have made very clear that they care more about appeasing the radical climate change activists than protecting the millions of oil and gas workers and producers in America. I was disappointed, but not surprised, when the Biden regime finalized the rule entitled Fluid Mineral Lease and Leasing Process, which mandates provisions from the partisan so-called Inflation Reduction Act, which increase the royalty rate for production on federal lands while also increasing and creating new fees for domestic energy producers. This new fluid mineral leasing rule is further proof that the Biden-Harris regime is using every tool in their administration to dismantle American energy production. It increases bonding levels for production on federal lands and proposes ending nationwide bonding and increasing the minimum bond amounts for individual lease bonds and statewide lease bonds from $10,000 to $150,000. And
that's a 1,400% increase. That's crazy. Like, that'll make gas prices go insane. There's not even that many people producing oil right here in America. 1,400% increase on the bond to actually get the gas. Wow.
From $25,000 to $500,000, respectively. This significant increase will tie up capital that would otherwise be put back into production and is unjustifiable, as there are only 37 orphaned oil and gas wells on BLM-managed lands. These increases will impact smaller producers who can't afford to operate in the market. These additional fees will ultimately harm returns and reduce revenues to state and local government.
And that'll affect the supply and demand. If there's less people supplying it, the demand goes up, the price goes up. This is insane. Kamala Harris cannot win the election. This is insane.
By disincentivizing development on federal lands. The rule also introduces the idea of using preference criteria to inform the BLM selection of lands for lease sales. BLM's rationale for this change is to avoid conflict in areas, quote, with sensitive cultural, wildlife, and recreation resources, end quote. This means that BLM field offices could avoid leasing in all areas with endangered or threatened species, critical habitat, or nearby recreation areas, a move that would greatly limit leasing on our federal lands. With the wars happening in the Middle East and in Europe, and with OPEC significantly lowering oil production.
And to all you green idiots out there that think that this is helping our country because we're not getting gas from our country, we have to get oil from other countries. Therefore, they have to put it on tankers, which could wreck and create oil spills. And then not only that, it takes a lot of diesel fuel and energy to bring oil from other countries to here. So if we were getting it on our own land, it would be a lot greener than shipping it halfway across the world on boats. Like, it doesn't even make sense how these idiots that think that stopping drilling of oil here is going to stop the use of oil. It doesn't. It actually makes it worse, because now we got to ship that oil halfway across the world and spend all kinds of extra diesel fuel and money and fuel and carbon that wouldn't have to be done. They could keep their oil, we could keep our oil, and the price of everything would be cheaper because it doesn't have to be shipped across the country. Like, this is just, it's insanity. It doesn't make any sense.
We cannot rely on other foreign nations to control our energy supply. America makes the cleanest energy in the world. We do it the most responsibly. American innovation, in particular fracking, has allowed America to be the global leader in reducing emissions since the year 2000. We need to stop buying oil and gas from Russia, stop begging OPEC, Venezuela, and Iran to produce energy for us, and start producing more energy responsibly here in America. I am ready to bring back the American roughneck and to drill, baby, drill, because no one does it better than we do here in the United States of America. We must restore American energy dominance and produce clean, reliable energy right here in America. Mr. Chair, I urge the adoption of my amendment, and I reserve.
Wow. Yeah, They're literally starting a war against our country. Like that, if we can't produce our own energy, we're dependent on other countries. Literally, other countries decide to stop selling us oil. We'd run out of electricity. Like we'd run out of gas for our cars, run out of electricity. This is crazy. That's today's video. If you like it, like it. If you like it a lot and you want some more high speed news, go ahead and subscribe. Till the next time, God bless y'all.